It's never easy, but it happens in a lot of families. That moment in time when kids and parents switch roles. Today, of the 40 million people who give unpaid care to family or friends, about a quarter are in their 20s and 30s. And as Elise Brown found out, this new generation is changing the face of caregiving.
Mary Moore has Alzheimer's.
I still don't remember what I got, what's wrong with me.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Her daughter, 33-year-old Kamaria Moore Hollis, like a growing number of people in her generation, has become a caregiver.
She had turned into a different person. So during that process of finding this diagnosis, I was also mourning the loss of who she was.
A single mom who, from the time her daughter was born, worked as a cook until she had to stop.
They'd find her just in the walk-in freezer, kind of just standing there. She would reach into the oven with her bare hands.
That was 5 years ago, and since then Moore Hollis has become less like a daughter and more like a parent.
I handle all of the bills. I handle all of her finances. I give her money on a weekly basis. I'm her healthcare proxy. I am her power of attorney.
It's nothing new for adult children to take on the caregiving role. But according to AARP, millennials, people between ages 22 and 37, are more likely than any other generation to also hold down a job. And unlike previous generations, nearly half are men.
Yeah, I brag to everybody all the time that I'm a mama's boy.
Patrick Sullivan's mom was diagnosed with cancer for the second time when he was in college.
Then when I graduated, we had about a year and a half together where she was going to treatments, and I was with her for every single one of them and holding her hand every time the phone rang, making sure, she had somebody there with her if it was good news or bad news.
He sidelined his dream of becoming a sports broadcaster to help care for his mother. But he had a fallback and earned a living working for his parents' technology company. Unfortunately, not everybody has that flexibility.
As far as what the data tells us, millennials, in terms of their work history or work experience, are more likely to give up a promotion, give up a salary increase. They're more likely to leave the workforce because of caregiving, and they're more likely to get fired.
Secretary of Elder Affairs Alice Bonner says millennials spend around 20 hours a week caregiving. That's practically a part-time job.
They're just trying to do so many different things. So I think those are pretty significant differences between millennials and boomers.
And caregiving isn't something Sullivan regrets. His mom died 10 years ago.
And I didn't even think that was even a word at the time. I just thought I was just being a son.
A loving act that more and more young people are taking on. Elise Brown, WGBH News.
Of all the millennial caregivers out there, AARP estimates 1 in 3 are caring for a loved one with mental health or emotional problems.